No, I think, first of all, I think populism, Trumpism, it's not just about leaders. It's about deep trends within our societies that need to be fixed. And in order to fix them, our governments need to take a hard look at economic inequalities, identity issues, ethnicity issues. I mean, it's complex, it's complicated, and it's not going to end with the end of a leader. So that's the first point, and this applies to Europe as well. So, you know, the elections we're talking about in France, I mentioned 2017. The next round will also be tough, and you know, Macron doesn't. There aren't many other mainstream leaders, potential leaders in France. So the far right will have another good opportunity. So that's the first thing. But then let's think a bit about you know, Trump's impact over the past few years. It has done a lot to embolden the populists in Europe. It has he has supported them. He has supported the divisions that populist leaders in Europe thrive upon. So they blame Brussels for everything, to, you know, beef up their domestic you know, pollings. And so he has supported those trends. So in that sense, the absence of Trump will give a bit less ammunition, shall we say, to the populist leaders, but it won't kick them off the throne. The third point, which is I think it's quite interesting, that in countries like Hungary and Poland, they are talking about, they are expecting a Biden administration to come up to become more vocal on issues with regard to human rights, democracy, and the state of their countries. Now, I'm not 100% sure that Biden will have the bandwidth to look at domestic politics in Hungary and in Poland. Yeah. And I fear that there's a bit of wishful thinking that Biden's election will directly change the situation in those countries. I think it's really down to citizens there, and Polish women have shown that they can actually make a difference. And also, of course, it's down to the EU. But having a vocal supporter of democracy in the White House will make a difference, in terms of image, in terms of you know, it will make in terms of the image of what it is to be the democratic West.